Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough. Little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show. It's episode 124 today, and we are honoured to have Perth royalty, Misfit Minds on the show. Seb and Will, welcome.
Cheers, fellas.
How we going?
Good, mate.
Good.
It's
Very
good
happy to have you on.
Don't know about royalty, but
Yeah.
Nah,
Seb says it all the time, but I think it's bullshit.
making your way up in the world for sure.
Hopefully.
Rocked up in your van. I love it.
Yeah, you got to
it's
stay
good.
humble.
It's iconic. It is iconic. And you were scared you were going to get a bit of dirt on it.
No,
She's
that
alright.
thing's seen more things than red dirt.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
indestructible.
indestructible.
How long have you had it for?
Mm.
Pushing 4 years now.
Oh,
For
it
sure.
your
first car? Nah, second.
Second.
What made you get the van?
Ah,
I bought it off a backpacker.
Yeah.
She was moving to France or something, so I just wanted like a quick sale, and then
How much was it?
2.5.
Yeah, that's
It's been,
how many
solid.
Ks has it done?
We just hit 200.
Yeah,
She definitely
you got a
wanted
good
back.
price for
She
it,
wanted
then,
it
eh?
back.
Like 4
we got a
years ago.
steal. Yeah.
Damn.
Will reckons she wound the. Like,
Oh,
Don't
wound
know,
it
whatever.
like
She 100% did. Like that thing literally looks like it's been through like
Is it reliable?
6 T-bones.
yeah, it's never really had too many problems. Little things break, but
How much does it cost to fill up?
like 70.
Dylan is mad
I'm
at
obsessed.
the moment.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with just knowing how, because you know petrol's
Is that your
expensive.
car out the front?
Yeah, it costs like $120 to fill up. So
$120.
It's disgraceful, bro. Yeah, I put like $40 in the other day, and it didn't even go to half a tank. I had like 180k left.
Holy shit.
It's
I don't-
depressing, bro.
I've got a
reckon I
little-
I start walking everywhere.
I reckon I filled my car up like full. I only do $20 each time.
Yeah,
for
that's
like
Yeah,
a year
I
and
do
a
like
half.
30 or 40.
Bloke
yeah.
runs on empty, bro, to work and
You
back.
can always go back for leftovers, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
And like what we were talking about Hamish and Andy before we started, they did like, what was it, 130 Ks on
On
zero.
empty.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's like a alliance with the car company and
Yeah.
the petrol station, the fuel light. It's
It
completely
is.
bullshit. I reckon you could ride that thing. for
Mate, I've
another
had engine
50
light
Ks.
on for 2 years. What's that about?
Yeah, it's stupid.
And
Have
they
you guys
said it's
ever
fine.
ever run out?
Yeah, I
Have
have.
ya?
In that car.
What,
I
did you
said
just
I had
trust it
like
too much?
30k left, and then it just fucking went out on the highway.
Yeah.
So I had to walk home.
I haven't.
And either I felt it like chugging, like last sips, but
Just rolling into the station.
yeah, that was it. Yeah.
That's awesome. How did you boys meet?
I think it was something like I was in high school and Seb had no friends, and he
Right.
came up to me. And I remember, he was at the canteen, had no money. I just chucked him 50 cents and said, "Spend it on something, mate." And he just said thanks. And
Been holding his pocket ever since.
nah, what do we?
Just school.
Yeah.
Versus each other in footy.
Yeah,
Footy
rivalry.
boys? Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's
you're
about it.
playing for different teams.
Yeah, I was playing for like my local club. He was playing for another one,
Yeah.
and then we versed each other. We knew each other in high school, but not like
Same
too
year?
well. Same year, yeah.
Yeah.
Until like year 9, we started.
They were the
good
same as
mates.
us. Yeah. Like we weren't like close mates until like
bit
year
later.
9, year
Yeah.
10. Yeah.
You know, but
you still like finding your groove in year 8, and then you're like
Yeah, exactly.
eventually find the boys you
It's
want
like-
to stick with.
Yeah.
Your like year 7 and 8 group, was that very different? Mine was.
Still like the same core mates.
Okay,
a
yeah.
few, but yeah, a couple.
it's actually very
Too close.
yeah. It's surprising like who you stay close with after school.
It is.
Very-
You can't. I reckon I went through 3 different groups.
Yeah?
Yeah, in high school.
Yeah, high school I was a floater. I'd go like group to group.
Yeah,
Whatever energies I was feeling good
bit of a
in.
nomad. That's good though.
Yeah, no, it
Clout
was
chaser,
good. Hey?
chasing around the clout.
It's all of us,
Yeah.
isn't it? Now
Definitely.
look at what we've turned
Pretty
into.
much, yeah.
That's about
We
it really.
suck.
It's what we thrive on.
I want to go straight into this question.
This one, yeah.
This one, right? So we're getting
is a
you
good
into
one.
the essence of the Jamo and Dylan show instantly,
Yep,
right?
keen.
So we're going to take the attention away from you boys for a second,
Yep.
right? So this girl sent this into the show.
Excited.
It is about nudes and sending them and receiving them and stuff like that. Now, she has sent this in and she wants to know, was it like a court case type thing? Like,
She just wants to know if it's okay, I guess. Like, is it okay, right, to reuse nudes? So,
she has a boyfriend.
yeah, she's a boyfriend. She's 19. She's been with him for a year. He's 23.
Yep.
Right? Since being in the relationship, James has chosen to stop watching porn. He finds it weird getting off on other girls and feels guilty afterwards. I don't really care. Anyway, he's asked me for some cheeky photos, videos he can use when I'm not around. Obviously, some of them are recent while I've been in the relationship, but some of them I've sent him have been when I was single. Is it wrong for me to reuse my nudes that I was sending to different men?
Allow it.
I
Yeah,
can
fair
allow it.
game. So she's allowed to So she sent him to, old Danny Danny Boy back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
And now James is going, send me.
Just
and he's
depends. Like
just
if
reusing them.
she's looking the same, like
Yeah.
send it across. But if she's looking
I
different,
wonder if she's taken away the text that she.
Oh.
She might have some text. Maybe it
But,
applies
like,
to both.
Surely
though.
he would know.
I don't think he
Unless
sounds.
she's like looks identical, because surely like if he sees it in the
James,
flesh, she'll be like,
he does
oh,
sound a
well,
bit
he doesn't, so-
oblivious, you know.
A little
Yeah.
bit oblivious.
I reckon he does.
Yeah, if you
Like he's doing the old porn give up.
What if there was
sounds like he's already by the cuff though. If he's
Yeah,
not
for
watching
sure, for
porn
sure.
and not getting off it.
Imagine if there was a calendar in the background that says 2019 and he's just like, oh no.
Yeah, just something that's outdated.
Yeah, because he'd like looking at it. If you did know the time frame, your mind would wander a little bit, I think.
Yeah, it would.
But in saying that,
A video of them hugging on her Instagram.
Oh.
I'm just watching right now. It's so
I
cute.
think
they look in
though-
love.
Do
she
they?
should.
What's the way he looks at her? Is it and she looks at him?
Yeah,
Bro,
that's-
honest. Okay.
Is it what's the hug
Well, to
like?
be-
Is it embracing or
it's
is it
pretty-
kind of like?
It's pretty beautiful in
No,
front of a
it's loving.
sunset.
That is so loving, and it's
Okay.
big kiss on the cheek with the sunset. Yeah, no, they love
Look
each
at
other.
that. That's
I think it's if
Oh yeah.
what he won't know won't hurt him situation. If he knew that it was somebody else was probably still jerking
Yeah.
off to these videos, then
Update.
But
probably
looking at
still
that, I
are.
don't reckon it would
Yeah.
bother him too much.
yeah,
reckon?
because
No?
he's so
He's in
puppy
love.
love.
He's in love.
That's
Fair
his
enough.
woman.
What, if some bloke was jerking off to your Mrs. Nudes.
Bro, if he stopped jacking off, like, I reckon, I don't know. Wait, yeah, is that?
Yeah, no, that's a
Is that
that's
a thing
good.
as well?
Is it a thing?
Like stop.
Well, for
Getting
him
off
it is.
to-
So
Yeah,
yeah,
well, have you stopped jacking off?
No way.
Yeah, okay. See, that's
Mm.
help us.
It's
I've
an
definitely-
it's an enjoyable thing to do. You
I've
know?
reduced. There's been a reduction.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course, of
yeah.
course. You're only
However-
human.
But you don't give up your passions in life.
Gotta stay true to
You don't
yourself.
give up your passions.
So yeah,
You can't change.
Yeah,
like that.
rule it through, more than fine.
let's touch on Hamish and Andy again. So, Seb, let us know what you're planning.
Special skills.
Right.
I've got a special skill. I've been brewing on it for at least a year now.
And has this skill been tested before ever?
No, but I'm like 100% confident. Like after this, let's go down to the shops.
All right.
Are you
Test-
serious? Dude, I genuinely think I'll get
There you
one.
go,
And
we'll
you'll
buy,
be like,
like-
ooh,
and-
what's this? Like,
So you're going iced coffee and choc milk.
Any brand of iced coffee and chocolate milk.
why don't you just start at Choc Milk?
Australian brands.
Any
Not
brand.
anything off.
Anything that's
'cause
sold
that's
in
what Hamish
Coles.
and Andy would do.
Yeah.
Any brand. I only need a shot.
What if we do like a Swedish brand?
Do
Surely.
it. Chuck it in.
Throw it in there.
I don't
I'll be able
think
to
he'll do
distinguish
it.
them
I
as the
just
Swedish.
it'll be
Okay,
even
right.
funnier if he goes and does it.
That would be insane.
Imagine if she's just like, boom, masters.
No, I swear to God.
They're like, no, it was actually chill.
Nah, I'll get it. When I go buy like a chocolate milk off the shelf, I think to myself like, do I want like a bit of a sweeter one or like
Okay.
one that's more filling?
You're
I'll go for the
distinguishing.
oak and things like that. I've done it for years.
Oak's a manly
What's
one.
your favourite?
Well,
choc
just-
milk?
It depends how I'm feeling.
Oak pussy.
Okay,
There
so
is
it's
no favourite.
purely on feeling. All right.
Yeah. Like if I,
Is your van messy?
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Always.
used to be messy. Just got like 6 wheelchairs in it at the moment.
Yeah. 6.
Where'd you get them from?
Just the height. We bought a couple.
Yeah. How much do they cost?
Oh, I think we got it for 100.
Each.
No, yeah, they fucking. I searched
the
up on
fuck?
Gumtree. They were gone for like 900.
We're hiring these for like $30.
Yeah, I was going to
We
say.
should start
wouldn't we?
reselling them. That's a market.
Yeah, it is a market. It's a
Damn.
very, very vacant market.
Surely they're not that expensive to build, eh?
I don't.
The cost, it must be like 100% increase in price for sure.
If that was your vehicle though, you'd want it to be trusted.
Yeah, you want it to
true.
be high
Yeah.
quality. That's true. It is your way to get around.
I wonder
isn't
what
it?
like
Yeah, it's
the
your-
sports cars of wheelchairs are.
Yeah, they got some. I was at Medi Hire. There's some fancy shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, like reclining. And
Medi
all that.
hire.
You shout out.
That's
Huh?
it.
Shout out
To Medi Hire.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
for all
Shout
your
out to Medi
needs.
Hire.
For free. For free.
It's a depressing place though.
Oh, well, you're only in there for bad reasons.
Yeah.
aren't you? Your legs are gone and shit.
What did we say that? Oh, this probably fuck. What did we say last time we went into that one? And they said, "What are you using it for?"
Oh, Gramps, but he's gone.
He's
soon.
about to cark it or something, and they were just like, "Oh shit."
We used it for a prank.
yeah. We just wanted to send it down a hill, like on it.
With people on it, yeah.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
You don't want people in front of it.
Using what they could be in to potentially put them in the chair. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like put your feet out to stop it, and it'll fucking break your legs.
There you go.
Speaking about your van, boys. So this is your van, Seb?
Yeah.
Right. Now, you boys, are we allowed to talk about your move?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you're planning to move over to the Gold Coast, right? And you were driving there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, you're leaving soon. You're nervous, excited.
Yeah. Go Wednesday or Friday. We
Yep.
go. No, not nervous. We've gone on a trip before around
Yeah.
Australia in the van.
How long did that take?
Oh, it wasn't around Australia. It was actually half. That's a bit lying. But it was, we started in Byron Bay and drove along the whole coast to Perth. So we're kind of used to each other. But, yeah, fuck, what do we do?
We'll just see how we go.
Yeah.
This trip's like, since we're moving, it's not, you don't, just everything's going to get chucked in the van.
Yeah.
And we're just going to go.
Yeah, literally, it's going to be filled to the brim.
So where are you living over there? Just with you two? Or?
We actually haven't got a house yet because, like, it's really hard to find, like, somewhere to go.
Yeah.
Because like, they want inspections in person. And we can't do
Yeah.
it. So we're just going to rock up there. Might have to stay at a few friends for like a week or so. Then when we can do like the in-person inspections. But yeah, we've done it before. We do like a setup. It's actually the places where we've stayed before, like we kind of just felt at home so much. So like we just left the doors open. Like this one park, like we slept with like the doors open, suitcases in the park and shit like that. And this like old lady was walking a dog. And it was like 36 degrees. So we opened all the doors. We're just in our undies sleeping. And like we wake up because we just hear like her dog bark and you put her head out. She's like, looks like we're naked. And this chick's just like fucking gets a dog and just walks off hell quickly. But no, we're used to the van
Brotherhood.
life.
What about, obviously there's a lot of banter between you boys, and we're listening to the PNC podcast where you were on it, and you have a bit of argy-bargy, a little bit of getting on each other's nerves.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you do it for fun?
No. Seb's,
Sometimes I do.
You do.
A lot
I
of
can
the time,
tell, yeah.
Seb does shit. He's literally like he doesn't have ears. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he'll say something and like, fuck, we sound like a married couple here, but like he'll be like, he literally
Yeah,
said,
this is your marriage counselling.
he literally, fucking this is it.
The
This
couch
is
as well.
therapy. It's what I've been needing. No, Seb just says shit and I'm like, no, I don't reckon it's a good idea. And then he's just, oh fuck, I don't know. Don't get me started. But he's, no, he's good. But
Say, mate, go on.
I reckon he throws the carrot out to me and just dangles it in
he's
front of me.
baiting you.
Yeah.
Just baits me.
All the time.
And then when I get angry, just does that to me.
Oh.
And that shit's belittling, boys. Like that
It
shit.
is. That's a pat on the head.
Chicks, like,
Yeah.
chill out, mate.
But when you spend so much time with like someone, you know what pisses them off.
Yeah.
You just do those things and then you get your reaction straight away.
Yeah, that's about it.
It was
just
like
tell
a
him
few
to
weeks
calm
ago.
down.
A few weeks ago on your story, I think you were throwing something, and it was after a big night, and you threw it at Will, and then
Yeah.
Will just chucked something back at him and lost your mind. And
Oh,
could
that's right.
And I could see the anger in you. And
No,
I
was
felt
that when I
it.
chucked something at him?
Yeah.
I think so,
I think
yeah.
I was whistling.
No, dude, he whistles.
whistling, yeah,
dude,
that's
he
right, that's
whistles,
right.
and it's the most like deafening shit ever.
Yeah.
Like we go to the shops and like we'll be in an aisle and he's fucking whistling.
Is
for the
that
whole
Is
like-
he happy
shop.
though? Do you enjoy the...
No,
Are you
'cause it's
whistling
just
because you're happy?
Dude, I can't
No,
whistle.
do it
I can't whistle. So like I
got a
hate it
chill-
when
I got a
people
loud
whistle. And like all the boys would be like, "Fucking what song came on? What's that song?" By Mumford and Sons, and they fucking whistle the whole song. The boys always go to me like, "Oh, Will, go, mate. This is your part," and I can't do it. And like I'm just like, "Fuck." So Deb whistles. I'm like, "Bro, just stop. It's annoying." And like he whistles so loud for like 10 minutes straight, just walking. And people look at him and like they look at me and I look at them and I'm like, "Oh, that." And so I just literally tell this guy to shut up. And then he was whistling, so I just turned back and ditched something at him. I was like, "Shut up."
Have you gone through a period of trying to learn how to whistle?
Oh, I was doing it the other day. I whistle to my dog all the time, but she's deaf now, so she can't even hear it.
Yeah.
I do it.
So you can.
Hey, I had a little one.
2 years of practice.
Hey,
do it.
Go again, go again.
Fuck, boys. Let me kill
It's
my
hard
tongue.
when
You
you
got to kill
smile,
the
eh?
tongue.
I don't
kill
kill
that shit.
No, I
do
just
it.
kind of go for it. It's shaky, isn't it? It's a shaky.
Boys, it's so bad. And one of my mates thinks it doesn't affect me until someone says it to me. But one of my mates like, "Oh, like, what did Reese say to us?" Reese like, "How do you live with yourself, bro?" Like, what is that?
All the boys in the car like vibing out, whistling along, and he's just sitting there like humming or something. It's not the same.
Do your whistle. Give us a little.
Go, just do what
It's
you
hard
do,
when
do
you've been
what you do at the
smiling.
shops when I tell you to shut up.
It made me laugh.
Yeah.
Is that happy?
I feel like it's
Sound like a train or
It's
something.
still a song, and
Yeah.
it's so annoying. It's so annoying. But yeah.
That's good. I
There
love
you
that.
go.
It reminds me of that like stuff on TikTok where the Inspired Unemployed did it, and I think like the Fairbairn brothers did it, where they all sitting around each other, and you got to sing a song, and then like when one of them laughs,
yeah.
I actually sort of want to do it.
Yeah,
Can you
let's do it.
click?
Should we?
Should we do it today?
Can you click? Like your fingers? I find they go hand in hand. you
Yeah,
know?
a
I
little
learned them
bit.
in the space of a week in year 7.
I
My
could do
friend
this,
taught
though.
me. See, I can't do that
No, I
one. I've
can't
never
do
really
that
tried.
either.
Can you do that one? The big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No, you
can't.
can't.
Yes.
Bro, that's what I am for whistling, for him for that. Go, do it. Okay, that's actually work.
He can.
I thought the two fingers.
That sounds like an emergency. We still like get out of the pool or something, bro.
Someone's pissed themselves or shat themselves in a pool.
Oh, that's
Wow.
elite.
That's great. That's great.
We got this question sent in from a listener, and she asked, let's say you die, right? Would you like to see 1 minute of your afterlife? Like what happens after you're dead? You get a minute of it, or would you rather just live your life and not know?
Of the wait, what?
So you
was
get
that?
to see the afterlife and come
Yeah.
back to, and then you get to.
Oh.
So it's basically just you get to see what it's like to be dead for a
So
minute.
that's a real deal breaker, though, isn't it? Because like you might be like, "Fuck this."
Exactly.
The minute
that's the
after
thing.
your death?
Are you taking? Yeah. So let's say.
and then you get to come back with that knowledge of like what a minute of the afterlife.
Well,
is
yeah.
like.
Actually, you're not dying. Let's just say you get the vision of what your minute will be after life. So you get to experience what that minute after you die is like.
You still die at the same time.
No, you're
No,
back.
you get to.
No, but like, do you die? Say, I'm a very healthy man.
Yeah.
I'll probably live till 110 or
Hope
something.
so.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But do you know that you're going to live till then, or is it just like your life gets cut short, like you
I
die?
don't think you get to see your death. I think you'll just get the 1 minute.
No,
after.
but like the after. Do you?
So you
'cause
know when you're going to die.
You know when. You know when you no the afterlife, right?
Hmm.
You know that.
I'm confused now.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah,
confused.
so
guys
we've all
But like,
confused.
if you're still gonna die at the same time. In terms of like, if you die, you die. Like it's
Yes.
So like, okay, well,
Yep.
just live your life. Yeah, I'll watch it, and then I'll just keep going back to everyday life.
What if it's horrific? Like I'm saying, you go
me that
there
shit.
and it is.
Yeah.
Would you do it?
Apparently, DMT gives you a little bit of
Yeah, yeah.
insight. So
Get the old shaman with you.
yeah, should be good. You can watch over. You can visit. See
So
where
would
you're
you do
going.
it? Would you do it, Dill?
Yeah, I'd want to see the
Yeah, I'm
afterlife.
curious.
Yeah, I would.
Heaven
I
or
would. I'd be
see
very
where I'm
curious.
at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if
Seb?
it's fun.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
You boys, what is your dream collab? Is there some people that you haven't met yet that you'd love to do a video with?
Oh, there's a lot of people. There's always someone. I don't know. It's
Dream collab.
Because if you pop it out there, like we've popped names out there before and like we've made it happen. So just do it, and then maybe you'll
but
summon them.
Is dream like your dream collab, or is it like?
Just say it.
I'd probably say like the OGs, like Nelk and shit.
Yeah.
A Nelk, like Ross Creations
Uh-huh.
and shit like that. I'd probably do them, just because it's like similar to our style.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure, those guys.
That's awesome.
Shami was a bit of a dream come true.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
very. That's happened.
watched-
That's crazy.
And now you're like in
Now
that.
he's just standard figures now. That's just your
No,
mate.
no. But I like watched Shami when I was a kid. I used to be like, look at this guy like,
Same.
running around his house. Like,
What's his
pranking
house like?
mate.
Is it cool?
Yeah, it's huge.
crazy.
But like I genuinely used to watch him as a
Yeah.
kid, and then like we got to meet him.
How
that
many
was
people
sick.
live there?
It was a few of them. 4?
4. Yep.
Yeah. Like Blake, Austin, and then Shami. So 3.
Yep.
Are they just
But-
pranking each other all day and shit?
Yeah, literally non-stop, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to get the charger ready for the phone.
Yeah.
It runs out that much.
Yeah.
No. It's I probably said, what did I say? I reckon, yeah, probably Shami was definitely obviously a dream collab, but
awesome.
what about you boys? Who's your dreams?
Good question.
Ooh. Hamish and Andy would be good.
Yeah.
Hamish and Andy would be
Who
awesome.
wouldn't want to collab with them, eh?
Nice little Poddy.
Show the ropes, you know?
Who else would be good?
I'd
We
love
said
some
it ages ago.
massive sports stars.
Mm.
Like we love pretty much every sport, but imagine like a LeBron James,
Yeah, that'd be good.
a Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, well,
even though there's a
a
bit
big
of a barrier,
a big
language-wise.
porn star would be good. Like
You
Yeah,
like that.
that would
Yeah.
be sick, I reckon. I watched a few episodes where podcasts have porn stars on.
Yeah,
It's
that's
quite
it's
insightful.
funny
you know?
as.
Yeah, it is.
Very sassy.
Someone you watch or just a porn star?
I don't know.
No, it'd have to be a legend of the game for sure.
Legend, like
Yeah, superstar, you know?
superstar status.
Someone that's been around for what you're saying, like 10 years.
Yeah, but I'd want them to, like, I'd probably, ones that have already done it. You want a good personality?
Yeah, but do you
Yeah.
want them like still in their prime or they're
Yeah, like
completely
they've
done?
seen it all. Retirement
I don't
village.
know.
type.
Maybe I want them still active in the game, you
Yeah,
know?
in the game, yeah.
Yeah,
Prime shit.
Because then they can, like, give us insights into today's porn world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be good,
I
I
wonder what
reckon.
that'd be
That'd be
like.
cool.
It's probably
But yeah.
a fun place, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine being like a director or something. I've always thought that'd be a good job.
Fuck.
for sure. Yeah,
How
but
much
yeah,
do you reckon-
Hamish and
How many
Andy.
times do you reckon you'd
Sports
masturbate
stars.
as a director?
I wonder if you get desensitized and you just like, it's literally just
Second
your job.
That's just work. Yeah.
Do they have directors?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, there's like top directors in porn.
Yeah, I watched a male a podcast and they had a male porn star on, and he was saying he works like 5 days a week, going at it for like 1-2 hours a day. Yeah,
Apparently, David Dobrik's house that he used to live in that he sold is now a porn house.
really?
Yeah.
That does, yeah.
Yeah.
in the hills,
The
nice
aesthetic
and white.
vibes.
Yeah.
Really nice. Yeah. That's
Perfect,
it, you know?
actually.
Just know.
That's like in the show that we love, Entourage. Have you boys seen it before?
Never seen Entourage.
Give it a go.
You
I
should
reckon
like it, yeah.
No, it's
You'd
good.
relate.
You would.
Does it make you want to become famous?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just
no.
makes you want that stuff more. It probably ruins you even
Like
more.
Wolf of
But
Wall Street type shit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's good. And it's just 4 blokes all together just trying to make money in Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's sick.
But yeah, there is one scene where their director, what's his name? The director in the show?
Billy,
Yeah,
Billy,
Billy.
whatever, becomes a
And-
porn director.
Yeah, becomes a porn director, and like he said, it only took me one scene, and then everyone hired me. Like, 'cause he reckons he's that good. But
Yeah,
it was sort of like an insight into how porn works in Hollywood. Like, if you're good, you'll just keep getting roles.
Yeah,
Is
those
it
girls
pretty
become
real,
stars
the
now.
show?
You know.
Like, is it real?
It's a comedy, but
A comedy, but is it like
it does.
fun?
Well, it's based kind of off Mark Wahlberg and his he's a
Oh,
producer.
really?
It's based off his life and what he did with his group when
Boys,
he moved
yeah.
to LA.
Yeah.
So it's semi-real, yeah.
It's cool 'cause
Semi
it's
true
just
story.
like normal blokes,
That's
just
pretty
like
cool.
us, and then going into that world.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely give it a watch for sure. Someone asked a question for you boys. Do you get embarrassed doing pranks?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the
Yes,
most
100%.
embarrassed you?
Yeah, what's
Is
the
there
most
one that
embarrassed?
just you were like, oh fuck, why am I here?
Yeah. Oh, it's probably the Whoa.
For sure, actually. Now that I'm thinking about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, oh,
Yesterday
you
was a bad
definitely
one.
do, but like then like it kind of goes because you just like
Yeah, you just
you
power through.
You're like we'll walk up to you like, oh my god, bro, that's the worst shit ever. But like then you kind of go, well, we got to do it again.
Yeah.
So-
I had one where I had to tell like a group of people to shut up.
oh yeah.
So there was like 20, it was like 15 like
Dude, it was
mums
more
and
than
kids.
that.
Yeah. And the first time we went to do it, I just couldn't do it. Like I just bitched it. And then the second time, the next day I went and did it. And I was just like, it was like the embarrassing vlogger or the embarrassing sort of influencer. So I was doing a little TikTok dance. And then I was like, can everyone shut up? I'm trying to film a TikTok. Everyone stopped what they were doing, turned, looked at me. And then I was just like, thank you. And like took the camera and said something like, what did I say? I was like, yeah, I bet everyone laughed at Charlie and Addie when they first started, but look at him now. And walked off. And I just remember making eye contact with people and they were like, what is this kid doing?
Nah,
Did you just want to like die a little bit, like throw up?
It felt good after.
Yeah.
After I did it, I was like, I was on top of the world.
felt
I was
invincible? Like, I can
was
fuck
like,
with
nothing
anyone?
can embarrass me anymore.
What about
I'm
when
good.
we did the one where we went? I stood up on that table, bro.
Yeah,
and
that's-
it was for like an ad we had to do, and I had to shout something out for the ad. And I get up and I shout it out, and it is packed. It's a Friday afternoon.
Have you ever been
6
to
o'clock,
Hillary's on a Friday afternoon?
Is
Packed.
it is just like it's
Chockers.
fucking chockers.
Mayhem, yeah.
And like I'm up there and I shout it out, and like the most embarrassing ever. Group of like 12-year-olds sitting at a table turn around and go hook gay.
Oh,
And I walk off to Seb and I was like, that's the worst thing I've ever done. Like the worst thing ever. Like,
hanging your head in shame.
bro, it was so bad. We walked off. What did we?
It was bad.
Oh, and then
he,
Seb-
walks, he
I
comes
go to
walking to
him.
me and I was like, bro.
Fuck off, bro. Don't
Like,
come near me. And like people were watching us out. Like it's the worst thing ever. Yeah, definitely embarrassed. Yeah.
But it grows you, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Like,
They always say get out of your
Thick
comfort
skin.
zone,
yeah.
Thick
right?
skin, yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess you'd also learn that like things aren't that deep. Like a lot of people are scared to do certain things, but when you're actually doing it, it's not actually
You
as
think
bad.
everyone's looking at you, but they're not
Exactly.
really, are
No one really cares about us.
they?
yesterday,
No, at all.
yesterday I had to do a live stream. I think you
Oh.
two jumped on as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah,
you
a
guys
little
were going,
bit.
what the fuck's
Oh,
happening here?
I was
hopped on-
bitching it.
What happened? Because I hopped on and the only thing I heard you say was, "Where are all the girls at?"
Oh, did you
So
hear
that
us
on
talking?
this.
Did you hear
no,
us?
I didn't.
Oh, thank
I
God.
was only on for a minute.
People did.
We fucked it up bad. So I had one ear in me of them telling me what to say,
Yeah.
and the other earpiece I took out and put it in front of me, right
Oh.
where the
Phone
phone
mic.
was,
Too
so
close.
everyone
People
could
were
hear
hearing
it.
it in.
So
We're
we
telling
cooked
them
it.
to say.
Like it was so embarrassing, and like you know when you, I don't know, after like a night of being like super drunk, and you're
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just going about your day, and like every hour you just cringe to yourself, and you're like, "Fuck, why did I do that?"
Yeah.
It's been like that since.
Really?
But at the same time, no one gives
That
a
was
fuck.
for that was for a mate's video, and it was just like a challenge. Like whoever lost the challenge throughout the day
Yeah.
had to do
The
that.
live
Forfeit.
stream.
Yeah.
video about.
But
it.
yeah,
Yeah, that's for sure.
yeah, it makes me cringe. But
Did one of you
still.
boys say to tell him, "Or where are all the girls"?
Yeah, I was like, tell them where all the girls at and start counting the girls that are in the chat and saying, I
Yeah.
want more, I want more. and like, and so, but it was so bad because Seb kept ending the lives and then starting again.
Yeah, and you kept saying, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah,
about
I joined it and it ended
Oh,
straight
I
I
gave
away.
5
ruined it.
minutes. We
So
gave
I
him
was
5
bitching.
minutes.
I was like, I was a coward.
that." Yeah,
You're a coward, mate.
I know.
Yeah.
that's funny though.
But yeah.
All right, Dyl, let's get on to your story. Right, so everyone loved last week. You boys loved it as well.
Loved it. Loved
Dylan talking about a job that he recently quit and the way in which he did it.
Respectfully as well.
Yeah, you say it's
For sure,
respectfully.
bro.
Others would
Oh.
disagree.
Because I didn't have to give that key back. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
sort of did.
Do you reckon if they would have thought you were stealing if you didn't?
Well,
Nah,
they have
bro, they got a
issues.
massive.
What was the
theft-
cabinet too?
Oh, just like some wheels. You know what I mean? Like,
That's why I was pissed myself because you said a couple of people were like investigated for stealing,
Yeah.
and then they've hired this guy who's stolen a key and then quit. Like,
and
they're gonna be
returned
like,
it,
not
though.
again.
But they're not run that well.
No, you're proving that there's good people in the world by returning it.
100%, bro. There
Yeah.
are good people like
Good,
me out there.
good-ish people.
Yeah,
One
good
out the
enough.
window.
Good enough. Good enough, bro. Yeah. Well, so this has been the only job directly affected by the podcast.
And it was during the podcast as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it was 2020. I'm working and I'm always looking for things to speak about on the podcast throughout my week, right? So I'm with this girl. We're working together. She's looking on her phone and she goes, "Oh, what the fuck? Like I can't believe he just unfollowed me." And I was like, "How do you know like who follows you and who unfollows you?" And she's like, "I have this app and she tracks everything."
So there actually is an app.
She tracks who follows her, who unfollows her, and she was visibly irritated, annoyed. She was pissed off for the rest of the day, like genuinely. She's like, "I can't fucking believe that." She
Kept bringing it up.
Yeah, couldn't believe that someone unfollowed her, right? So then I bring it to the podcast, we have a laugh, make a TikTok about it. People comment like, "Oh, what a loser, what the fuck." I never name dropped her, right? And then she like messaged me. She's like, "What the fuck? Is this about me?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, but you were."
Why did you should have just said it.
I was because
Did you
in
say
the
at work?
podcast I
You
said
can't
at work.
hide. You
Yeah,
can't hide it,
I was
though.
just like, yeah, but like it's just a joke. Like I didn't name you, and she's like, "Oh, everyone's calling me a loser and shit. Like what the hell?" And I was like, she's like, "I didn't even care about it." And I was like, well, "You definitely cared. Like you were fucking like angry." Then after that, like obviously, like the manager was a female as well, and slowly but surely, they started turning on me a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just the energy wasn't
Bit of a
great.
sour taste.
So how
You're
did I
going
quit?
into work every day, just try not to.
I think
like,
I just
how long-
never, I just never contacted again.
Oh, so you just didn't go in?
Ghosted him.
Yeah, just nothing.
What day?
That's
what
my
day
most
did you decide
favourite.
I'm not going in. Fuck it.
I can't even remember. It was just like it gets to a point and you're just like not anymore. That's my most common thing. I just will ghost completely.
Yeah.
No call back, no email, nothing. And then I think it's after like 3 or 6 months you officially terminated type thing.
Get
so
the email.
yeah, I think that's what happened at my first job, Coles, as well.
Well, you just didn't rock up.
I asked to go part time and she hung up the phone. So then I was just like, "Oh fuck it, I won't go back." And then just like again, no contact, just see
I
you
love
later.
that. That's gold.
Because it's awkward, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't like on a phone call, like, I'm quitting. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Have we? Oh, this was bad. We were doing fruit picking down south.
Yeah.
And like then
Full
this one-
backpacker job.
Yeah, full
Yeah.
backpack. We stayed at a hostel and shit like that.
It was. They treat backpackers like crap.
Dirt,
Like,
dirt.
like
So
They're
they-
not humans.
yeah.
They thought we were like foreigners, so we went to this one farm, and they thought we were foreigners. They started treating us like shit,
Oh.
and like so we have to thread this wire in and out of a 5 centimeter, like 5 centimeter gaps of wire through these holes. How many Ks was it? It was like 3 Ks of.
Yeah. So 3
Thing?
Ks of net, and then there's 6 nets. So we got through like half of one in like 5 hours.
5
So
hours.
We're going to be there for
we're
days.
cutting
How
our
much are you
hands.
getting paid?
Nothing.
Like $10 an hour or
Pennies.
some
like,
shit?
Nah, 15, 20.
It was all right.
So it's not the
Surely
worst.
it was minimum wage.
It was minimum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
But the bloke rocks up and he goes, "Boys, hurry up." And I said, "Sorry, mate, what's your name?" And he goes, "I'm the boss, mate." Didn't even tell me his name. I said, "Okay, well, this is our first day." So, like, because he thought we were the people from the day before.
Oh,
That's how they
right.
treat their people. They just,
Yeah.
fuck. Anyway, like, so they said, like, and there's these blokes on cherry pickers just chatting shit to us the whole day. And they're like 13 and shit. And me and Seb are like, "Fuck this." I walk over to Seb and I'm like, "Mate, I'm out. Let's get out of here." And Seb's like, nah, stay. And the drawing line was they all went on Smoko. And we're like, cool, we'll just keep working till they tell us it's Smoko. And they finish Smoko. And they go to us, "Boys, you've just missed out on Smoko."
Stitch up.
and they're pissing themselves. They're like
They're, like,
punching each
literally-
other, doing all this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
And like, just stuff. And Seb
It's
and I...
just disrespecthour
And
for
they're younger than
$15
us.
an hour.
It was-
Oh, okay.
Dude,
You
they're
said they were
literally-
13?
They're
yeah,
13.
they were
They're
like,
literally
and
13.
they're up in these like cherry pickers, so it's kind of like they had the high ground,
Yeah.
like looking down
A
on
bit
us.
of-
Like
yeah,
we
they got
thread this
everything.
wire.
But I think they still thought that we were like foreigners.
Okay.
Even if we were foreigners,
Yeah, I know, even if we were.
They just
but,
think you
like,
can't speak English.
They're like throwing
and-
fruit at you and spitting on you
No,
and
not
shit.
none of that shit, but just like...
taking
they'll
the piss out of
Just
us.
every 10 minutes they'll say something and like, "Oh, look at them." And we just like... Just literally, we literally felt like we were working in a sweatshop or something. And like we just look at each other like, fuck, this is shit. And then,
we had been saying for like 2 hours, Seb, let's just go. Like
Seb's like, no, stay.
So I was like, no, we got to stay. Like,
I
we
was
need
like,
the
no,
money.
like, you got to show, like, this is bullshit.
And then it just ended up being like, nah, fuck it, let's go. So we like creep into the Gets, Will's little 2-door
Pretty
Gets.
sure I even thought I was being funny too, and like pulled the handbrake up on the gravel and like just made it with a smoke
You still have
trail.
the Gets?
Yeah, she's still there. I'm selling it actually this week.
Yeah.
You guys want it?
How much is it to fill up?
$50.
That's fucking good, man.
Bro, just let it to be your little carrier.
How many
around,
Ks is it done?
80,000.
Damn.
Is that it?
Yeah.
What are you selling it for?
Mates rates.
I kind of want to sell my fucking fuel guzzler.
How much
bro.
are you willing?
I don't know,
Your
bro.
fuel guzzler.
We'll talk after.
Yeah, we'll talk business.
Anyway, best feeling in the world was like driving off as they're
We
like
both were
realising.
kissing ourselves, just
Like-
going, like, just looking at each other, like, you know that adrenaline you get?
Yeah, yeah.
And we just go, oh, this is good, this is good. Get to the front, and it's just got a massive gate, and it's locked.
That bring the mood down a bit?
Yeah.
Mate, that brought the worst me down, because the bloke who was the boss was just this big, like, Aussie wanker.
Yeah.
Just like an absolute knob jockey.
How
And,
do you
like,
get these jobs? You just roll up, like, do you hear about them?
They
the
were
hostel,
looking.
it's a working
Oh,
hostel.
and they say, oh, you can go here and
you're going
fucking-
there today.
Can you do something else? Something a bit more fun?
Like
Oh, see,
massages
there's
or
a-
something?
Yeah, like they've got like you can do strawberries, you can do whatever you want really, pick your poison. But like
Oh, right.
we're just like, I don't know, we were just kind of like, yeah, we'll do whatever. And the lady who was there, she was like, she was looking after us kind of like, I'll pick this for you and stuff like that. But we get to the gate and it's fucking locked. And like, do we call like to say it? And like, we just know that it was getting to the end of the day, wasn't it? No, it was around Smoko. And then, yeah, so what did we end up doing? Did it open?
Someone came
Someone
and opened
came
it from the
and
outside
opened
of
it
the
up,
box,
and it
then
was
we
the
just
best
drove
feeling.
off.
Yeah.
But we got out of there. But that was our
It was a
quit.
moment.
That sounds almost traumatic.
It was so traumatic. It was very traumatic. Man, I had to drive the car home
Yeah.
110 k's an hour and I'm thinking about what I've just done.
We had some song playing and we were just like busting this
It was
song.
Mumford and Sons.
It was.
The
It-
fucking
it
whistling
was.
song.
Such a big
It was
impact in
literally the
your
whistling song.
life and your
I was
friendship.
just knee slapping. Seb
You were
was
whistling.
taking the
I was whistling.
whistle.
We were like hanging out the window and think of the scenery when you're in like a farm. There's
Felt like we were in The
vineyards,
Hobbit or some shit.
and we just get stopped and there's a gate.
Music,
like this big
that's
red
the
gate.
scenery Mumford and Sons made music for.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
it was literally just like The Hobbit.
Do you guys listen to them a lot, or is
Nah,
it just
that shit
Is it just seem coincidental today?
That's
Coincidental,
that's
but it does
coincidental.
slap
That's
on a
just
party
ageless,
bus.
That song.
That's
though.
actually a good question. What music do you boys listen to?
I'm very Australian. It used to be super Triple J, but now I think it's pretty trash.
Yeah.
I'm more like rap and stuff like that, Pop Smoke.
Hence the
and-
do-rag.
Yeah,
Trying to pull
yeah.
that off.
Yeah, and like as you guys can tell, it got normalized.
Yeah,
Yes, it
yeah.
did.
I
Literally
think you
rocked
should just
up.
stick with it, bro. I
Yeah,
love
bro.
it.
I rocked up home the other day. My grandma's wearing it. She's wearing a do-rag.
No.
Dude, legit. Like, and I was just like, what the fuck? And she's like, it got normalized.
Yeah. Now you know.
Now you
It's
know.
all good.
Do your parents and family like your videos?
Turnhead's like, they're like, mate. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, they like them.
They're pretty
Yeah.
supportive.
Fun and pretty.
They
Yeah,
are.
very supportive. Yeah.
They are.
That's awesome.
Nah, really. What about your parents?
I
Good?
wish.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
nah, they're
my
good.
mum,
They're
my
good.
mum watches the Potty every week.
Does she
Biggest
ever like
fan.
have a go at you?
Nah.
She's the most loving
yeah, she's
lady.
my number one fan.
Yeah, that's very good.
What
Pretty
you
funny
want.
lady.
Yeah.
Mm.
It makes a difference, you know. If you
Yeah,
like
imagine
to-
if your parents hated it. And they're
Yeah.
like, what
Parents
are you
hated it,
fucking
you wouldn't do
doing?
it.
It'd be hard, you know?
I don't reckon you do it if your parents hate
you
it.
want to make your mum and dad proud, no matter what it is
Yeah.
you do. Like, but yeah, they love it at times.
Yeah.
When you're on the
Times.
news for like, and they're like, the police are now investigating. That's when they're
Yeah.
like, oh fuck.
Yeah, legit. That's literally when they're like,
You should have, when you guys were on the news, imagine you had the do-rag on, bro, when you...
oh no. So we were like, we wanted to, like, if we ever do a news thing again, we're like, because we thought, we're like, oh, when we snuck into the Ashes, we're like, oh, maybe they might be like, they've done it again. But they didn't. Like, it was literally an Ashes game.
Yeah.
But if they did, we were quarantining at my farm. And, like, if they did, we were literally just going to dress up with, like, just a towel around our waist and, like, have, like, cucumber on the eyes or shit for the interview. Or, like, just be cutting wood on the farm and shit like that. And just be, they just be like, what the fuck is going on? And, like, shit like that. So from now on, if we do interviews, we're dressing up as characters.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Because if you can get a few of them, not saying break the law, but if you get a few more like interviews
twist the
like
law.
that, yeah, you can twist it exactly.
Step on the line.
Push
but
boundaries, yeah.
Yeah, don't cross it.
And make it like your thing. Like
Yeah.
it's the new
It'd
trend.
be so funny,
It'd be
like,
sick.
I reckon, just seeing that stuff.
For sure.
Yeah, those videos live on forever. Like
Mm.
there's
The
always.
Corey Worthington, I'll take my glasses off. I don't wonder if that was his actual attire.
Yeah.
Yeah, or did he know that this is my chance?
Or did he just, that's what he, it was the first thing he grabbed because they just rocked up to the house.
I would have imagine going to that party. That would have been fun.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
went
reckon
to
that's the
Corey
Australian
Worthington's.
Project X?
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
I reckon
It's
it
just
was
the
insane.
history. It's the history around it too. It's like
It's just
everyone
iconic.
knows it.
Iconic.
He was successful from the thing. Like he went on to Big Brother and Australian Ninja Warrior,
Yeah.
I think.
Mm.
Like just from that.
that was recently
crazy.
though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did well for himself.
That's awesome.
That's what happens when you throw a big party, right?
Yeah, fuck.
That's what we wanted to do, but like, it's
Yours was
hard.
very good though, boys.
Yeah, it did
thank
all
you.
right.
Very
We still
good.
just, but you want that like it's. I feel like every boy says it. It's a cliche, but you want that Project X party.
Oh, you
like
do.
you just can't help but want it.
Even if you're not
We'll
hosting,
witness
you just
one
want to
day. I
be
reckon you
there.
guys will have it.
I hope so.
Very good.
Huge.
I hope so.
He's got to
here,
be willing to
just risk it all.
risk it all and face the consequences at the end, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
I had a police helicopter call to my house at a party once.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good night.
It was. It was getting really good, and then it got crashed, and then there was fights, and then everybody was out in the streets, and like next minute there was a chopper, and like
You're
cops out
halfway
the
there
front.
to Project
Yeah.
X. You just need that cunt with the fire extinguisher.
Did anyone
and
have a fight though at Project? They didn't.
I'm not sure. I think. Oh no, the midget was punching people in the nuts because he got put in the oven.
Oh, that's right. That's
classic,
right.
classic. They're
Yeah,
always good
classic.
value.
Great value.
Midgets, little people.
Little
I mean,
people,
Little
people.
people.
We've been learned to.
We have
got to
learned
say
that.
little people.
We have listeners who have siblings who are little people.
Yeah.
They taught
so
us.
we've learnt.
Of course.
Which again, that just surprises me every time
what?
that they prefer little people over other terms.
I don't want to say it, but
It's
isn't
quite. Yeah, it
They're
feels
all
a little-
insults.
but more belittling.
Yeah.
Like the pun.
That's just.
Can we take that out?
That's definitely staying in.
That was a good one. Have you boys had any regrets with videos you've done or nothing to this stage?
I think we regret it when we don't like we'll do this, and then we don't do it because we're like,
Bit scared or
Scared.
Yeah.
and then we're like, why don't we just do it? You know?
Yeah, we regret not being more charismatic in the whole grand final sneaking
Yeah.
thing with all the interviews because we were so scared.
Yeah,
we were just
yeah.
like little bitches. Like,
Especially because you had that like cloud over your head of what's going to happen as well.
Yeah.
Legit. That was like that morning. After that, we had to go into the police station, so we're just like, we're kind of shitting ourselves. But I think we're all right with that one.
yeah, but we did like 6 to 7 interviews, and every single one we said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were like robots.
Do-
Like, we scripted what to say in our heads. Like,
Did you get in that much trouble overall for that? In the
not
end?
really.
$500 fine, 6-year ban from the AFL.
Oh, so you can't go to a footy game?
No games.
But you can go to the cricket?
not for 3 years.
Not
Optus,
for 3
we got
years at
3.
Optus.
Okay.
So we got 3 years from Optus, 6 years from the AFL, which is shit.
Do you boys follow the footy?
Yeah, love it.
I got probably like
Who do
5.
you support?
I support Carlton.
St Kilda.
Okay.
Probably
But-
go to like 5 games a year. So
One of our
Yeah,
mates,
yeah.
one of our mates is like probably going to debut for the Eagles this year. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we're not going to see his first game, let alone his. No, we're not going to see his 100th game, let alone his first game.
So what happened? Like, if you tried to sneak in, would they? Is that like?
they reckon they've
They
got
s-
face recognition.
They said they've
Yeah,
got
but
the
not.
best
Yeah,
face.
he's got a do rag now, bro.
Yeah, I dyed my hair too. They said they've got the best facial recognition in Australia or the world or some shit.
Oh,
It's
surely
like-
some of the stadiums don't have facial
I
recognition.
don't reckon any of them do.
No way.
Who's going to spend that on
Yeah.
the stadium?
Not worth the risk though. That's
True, 'cause then
trespassing,
they-
criminal record.
Yeah, not worth the risk though. You know? We would never do that.
Seeing how far we can push our bed.
Yeah, exactly. No, we'd never do it.
I can't wait for next year's grand final to see how many people try to sneak in.
Do the same stuff.
I think it'll be like, hopefully,
Like a
I don't
little
know, if
trend?
we've-
They'll be
yeah,
on the ball with
hopefully.
it now, right? Because surely.
Well, there was these guys who were sneaking in too for the video. Like they were doing a video as well. And it was like Seb and I walked past them, and I said to Seb, I was like, bro, they're sneaking in too. Because they were like, these boys had like brand new vests, like just so like new,
Brand new high vis vest.
high vis
Yeah.
vests, and just like a normal t-shirt underneath. And I was like, they're sneaking in for sure. So I was like, nah.
shut up, Will.
He was
Like,
no
you
one
idiot.
who would be sneaking in.
Yeah.
And they were. They made
they
a
were.
video.
They made a
They didn't
video.
get in, but
They
yeah.
get in, but yeah.
So their video tanked.
it got a few views. I
Okay.
think, from like
Just
the
people
whole-
searching up sneaking to the AFL Grand Final because that's what they did as well. So
Yeah.
people
Right.
would have clicked on
Yeah.
that. Probably stole a few
Yeah.
views, the wankers, but good boys.
And how nervous are you during that moment?
Fuck.
Very,
shitting
yeah.
ourselves.
We-
you
there
more
was cops
nervous-
everywhere.
Were you more nervous for the AFL Grand Final or the Ashes?
Oh, the Ashes. Fuck, I think the Ashes because there was so I don't know.
Grand final for sure.
Grand
You reckon?
final, usually Seb's like the one that like hypes up and like, just do it, who cares? And I'll be like the one that'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, what if this happens? What if we get arrested and they shoot us or some shit? And so
Yeah.
they're not happening. And then, so like, but that was, then I was like, nah, Seb, let's just go. And then these cops like drove past and we're like, there's no one there. Let's just go. And we just did it, and that was good. The Ashes, I was shitting bricks because when we went to go sneak in, we came back and all the stuff was closed. And we're like, fuck, we're not getting in here. So we actually went through like the members section, which is like hell heavily security as well.
And it worked. You just got to
Worked.
walk in and like not even look at them.
Confidently.
Straight through.
Yeah.
Straight in.
But that grand final one was just luck. Like
That was
a
luck.
forklift was leaving as we were walking through the gate.
Yeah.
The cops had all gone around because something had happened like 100 meters away. So there was no one around like at that
Yeah.
time. So we
And
just
old
got
mate
like,
just let you in.
Just let us in, poor fella. I think
he actually said hi to us.
Yeah.
We were like, we won't speak to him. We'll just walk past him. He's
Hey,
like, hey
boys.
boys. We're like, hey mate.
It's cool how like we were there at the grand final, so were you boys, and then it was a week after we were contacted by about 3 or 4 people who are friends of yours,
Oh, yeah.
and they contacted us to say, "Oh, watch the Misfit Minds video of them sneaking into the AFL grand final," or they're like they knew there was a video coming out and they contacted us, so we knew
Okay.
about you a week after the grand final, and
Yeah.
they've followed you since then. So
Yeah. I reckon you spoke about it in a poddy. I remember we messaged each
Yeah?
other. We're like,
Yeah.
they touched on it. Yeah.
That's
Crazy
right.
vid.
I think, yeah, you said
So
something.
where'd you watch it from? Were you just walking around the whole time? Or?
We walked around, but we found some mates who were upstairs and they left their seats and then we just went like the top floor kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stayed at the back.
Just stayed at the back where like people, when they're drinking beers, kind of just watch. the
Yeah,
railing.
yeah.
it was good for 3/4.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
well,
was
Yeah.
very good.
How much did you guys see?
We got there at quarter time.
That's sick, eh?
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
No, it was really
You must
good.
have been pretty happy with that when you...
When we got in and like we went into the toilet, it was just like, we're like, fuck, we're
Couldn't
good
believe it.
here.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was very
We
good.
paid a fuck ton and couldn't believe it when we got in.
I know, legit.
Yeah.
How long did you guys know till like before the game started? That like the days.
the
before?
dude, he was like the bloke who...
We can't really say, but
Can we?
he's like affiliated with Melbourne Footy Club,
Okay.
but he couldn't
Yeah,
go
like-
because he's over east.
Yeah, but they had... Like, we were sitting in, like, the Melbourne...
How'd you
like,
get just
faithful, bro. Like, we
Through the podcast,
yeah, we
man.
put out,
That's very
like,
good.
messages. We put everything. And then,
This bloke
this
contacted
bloke
us.
just contacted us. I was like, I can hook yous up. Like... And
That's
we were
very
sitting
good.
with, like, his cousins and shit.
But
And
we
like,
didn't
Melbourne
know-
faithful. They've been going for Melbourne for, like, 100 years, bro.
So
you
they're
know?
crying and
People were
stuff and-
crying and shit. It was crazy.
They probably
Sick.
would have thought they were buggered maybe at one stage.
Yeah,
Oh, it was actually a pretty close game.
it was close.
Yeah, they Bulldogs got up at
Yeah,
That's what I mean,
by
like,
a couple
you know when-
goals and yeah.
That's the worst feeling.
Yeah, they were pretty happy in the end. It was nice to see. Jealous though.
Yeah.
Who do you go for?
I go for Adelaide.
and I go
Oh.
for Freo. So
Shit. Adelaide looks
been a
good. They got
tough-
some
It'll be
good young
alright.
players.
My mum goes for St Kilda. I should have brought her car. She's got St Kilda plates and everything.
Ah,
Fuck,
sick.
that's faithful. That
Yeah,
It
bro.
is.
She's a strong member as well. Loves them.
poor lady. She won't see him win a grand final.
I know.
Seb's not even gonna see it.
How long's it been for them? 60 years or some shit.
62 or something, I think. Yeah, it's been a
Mate,
while.
bro, imagine
Seriously.
they got in like this year or something.
I know.
Nah.
They're on the 6th year.
Yeah, we're
surely
kinda
you
on
run
the
it,
up.
eh? Like
When you
just
when it's been that long, you forget what you're actually playing for.
But I won't be able to go. Like, I kind of hope they don't make it in the next 6 years.
Yeah.
Because I'll be spewing.
So would you say? I guess it was kind of worth like 6 years, but the video blew up. So
it's
Yeah,
sort of
100% worth it. Like
Yeah.
we went up like
it was a springboard, wasn't it?
great springboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we were saying like last Poddy with PNC. Like they say the hardest thing is from 0 to 10,
yeah.
but like our 0 to 10 is probably from 10 to 20
Because the 0
like,
to 10 happened so quick.
we went up 11
Yeah,
in like
10
2
to 20
days.
is pretty. Oh,
That's been the
It's been
hardest.
hard so far. 10 to 20.
Yeah, ours has
Yeah.
been pretty slow.
Oh, actually, no. 0 to 10 was. Then again, I had YouTube before we started the podcast, so I had like I don't know 1,000
Our hardest
That's
was
pretty good, though.
40,000
Yeah.
TikTok followers, bro. We were on 40,000 for
months,
months and months and months. It was insane.
and then we went from 40 to 130 just in a few days.
You know, sometimes you get on a hot run and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, we
shit's
haven't
like-
had one
like
of them
that.
for a while. We said that.
Yeah,
on
we
the
haven't
drive
either.
over.
We're due, bro. Fuck,
Yeah.
we're really due.
Yeah,
I wonder what we'd be on if we like didn't sneak in and had posted every single video we'd posted up until now, just without that
I
sneak in
feel like it'd
video.
be way less
No.
because that's such
Oh,
a boost.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that
it would
video
be.
was
I reckon it'd be under
crazy.
10K.
To even get a 100K video on YouTube is really difficult.
Yeah,
like when you
very.
don't have that big
Yeah.
like base at the start.
YouTube's hard.
it is.
That's why it's so
very hard.
valuable though. Same with Instagram followers, whereas TikTok's easy to obtain.
TikTok's very. I don't know. Just anyone can flick by. It gets pushed
Yeah.
out that much.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. I saw that TikTok in 2021, TikTok had more users than Facebook and Instagram combined. I
Yeah,
think.
it's probably the most used app by far.
They're making 10-minute videos now.
On
Know that?
TikTok?
Yeah, bro.
TikTok 10-minute
Really?
videos.
I thought they were feeling a bit fucking long. And I was thinking like, this is only 3 minutes. I'll just keep watching.
Yeah, 10 minutes. They're going to be in the new YouTube.
I'm
Yeah.
not watching a 10-minute TikTok.
Nah, probably not. But
Be
it's-
surprised.
they might change.
They're going to go full platform, I reckon.
It could become like the new YouTube.
Why though? They all try to become each other.
Yeah, I know.
You
It's
know?
like
Yeah,
when
it had its thing like 60 seconds or whatever.
Do that. That shit goes.
Instagram
ham.
and Facebook go, all right, let's do
Oh,
reels
Instagram
and stuff
Reels
like
or
that.
whatever. Who the
There's
fuck
Facebook Reels now.
Yeah.
is there?
Yeah.
YouTube
Damn,
Shorts.
We've never
too.
touched Facebook.
YouTube Shorts.
Okay, do you boys post on Facebook?
No.
Is it valuable?
It's Facebook's like very hard to
Now, yeah.
Charmy kills on Facebook.
kill. That's his platform.
Do you reckon that's because he
He
already
caught
had
it at a good
the
time, didn't he? Though,
existing
like
following?
he started when he
Yeah.
started.
Yep.
Facebook was
He
like
is-
still
yeah,
popular.
it's just-
Whereas now it's dying.
Facebook.
Like Facebook as a
Yeah, yeah.
platform.
I feel like it is. They're just their style of stuff is just so tailored to Facebook though.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
perfect for it. Which he
Like
started on
YouTube
it.
Shorts as well. What
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck? Like
That's
we've tried to
hard,
use
yeah.
that, but it makes the channel look ugly.
Yeah, and you
does.
get like 21 views. Yo, what the hell's going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, disgusting.
Apparently, they're going to make like different shelves for it.
Yeah,
But-
they fucking should.
Yeah.
It does make your page look like ass.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not worth it.
Not worth
But
it
then
at
I see
all.
people with like 100,000 likes, and I'm like, fuck, that's so handy because then if they follow you, it's just a subscribe. It's so much more
Yeah.
valuable than like follow on TikTok. Then they have to click a link to go to YouTube. Like,
100%.
But realistically, how many times are you scrolling through YouTube Shorts yourself?
no, never, bro. That's what I'm
Never.
saying.
Never.
But like, there's people killing it out there who probably
Yeah.
have got careers now.
I reckon Instagram Shorts is dirts as well.
Yeah, they're all second rate to TikTok.
Just but TikTok's destroyed
Yeah.
people's
It's actually
attention
ruined
spans.
everyone's life, bro.
And
Like,
humor,
has.
humor
fucked.
too, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's just ruined
Yeah.
humor.
It ruined attention spans. We're like, it's ruined humans.
I'm a shell of what I used to be.
like people, you just talk. Everyone talks to each other in TikTok, like sounds and
Yeah.
terms now. It's
That's like-
disgusting,
You
bro.
look at like the ARIA charts and like the Billboard charts. There'll be like 5 of the
yeah, it's
10
all-
are TikTok
it's all
songs.
TikTok songs. That's how you become a famous artist
Like,
these days.
Is Uncut Jams really that funny?
That's what I mean.
Like, it's funny.
and it wasn't even like it was in the actual thing. She didn't even like accentuate it that much.
No.
Like it was just taken out of nowhere. And I was like,
Shit
what
like
the
that, you're
fuck?
like, is
Like,
it really that fuck?
It's
Yeah.
like TikTok culture,
and that's how you talk to people
Yeah.
now. Like, say you said that, and I know exactly what you mean. How
Yeah,
sad
yeah.
is that? That's fucking sad.
What other stuff do they do where you're just like,
There's a lot of poo. I'm all for prank videos. Like your boys' videos I love. It's the ones...
don't need to say it if you don't like it. It's all good.
No, I love it. I love your channel. Like that's hand on
there's
heart.
those ones that are like the fullest setup ever, and
Bro,
they get like
oh,
10 million
dude, I
views.
hate
You know
that.
where he's
So
like on the phone and the two girls are
Yeah.
in front of him, and he's like, "Oh, I just killed my grandma," huh? And they're like, "What the
And
fuck?"
then
And it's
oh
obvious.
my God. And they're giggling and
Gets
shit.
like 10 million views. I'm like, "Fuck, man, what?"
What
Don't-
about the ones where they like turn back to the camera and they're like, "Oh, can I have a free refill on my slushy?" And then the guy's like, "No." And then they turn to the camera like, "He doesn't know this, but I like it's the law to give me a free refill." And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
he's like, how do you know that? They suck. Maybe like,
But they get massive views. Like,
massive,
it's
but are people watching it because
ridiculous.
it's shit? And like,
Oh,
I don't... Yeah, but...
Wait, did you say the people watching a piece of shit? I thought you said that.
no, because
I was like, yeah, I
wouldn't put it
agree,
past
bro.
him, wouldn't put
Yeah.
it past him.
I watched
Fuck 'em, bro.
I spent like hours on them. Like, no way. Like, what is this crap?
And the
Like,
views just
it's-
roll in.
Yeah, are people watching it because it's trash?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought. And then I go to the comments and there's thousands of likes and it's people saying this is so funny.
Yeah.
Are they bots or
I
is it
don't-
actual fans?
I think it's actual fans, bro.
What about like the one where they've got the Mandarin? I reckon you got to be a 6-year-old to think this shit's true. Who the fuck is going to place a cat in front of you and you're going to put your finger up a cat?
Wait, I've never seen this.
Have the one where they
An
get a
old
Mandarin,
trend.
they fill it up with like Nutella and they're like, all right,
Oh, and they pull it
open
away.
your
Yeah, yeah,
eyes and like you put your finger in it and then like they swap it over
Put
with
your
the
finger in
cat.
the Mandarin.
They're like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is literally going to place their cat
Yeah,
in
have
front
a
of you and
smell.
make you put your finger up it?
Have a sniff.
And then they look at it. Nutella looks like Nutella. It does not look like shit. Like,
I'll never trash on anyone's content like ever. But when they do those pranks where they're like, you get a free refill, or like, I don't know, all that stuff. They don't even put any effort into making
No.
it look real. Like the
No.
camera.
Yeah, they
guy,
don't give a
obviously
they don't
there.
give a fuck.
It's so staged.
someone messaged us and said, can we collab? We do similar videos to you. We look on their page and it's literally
That
like,
stuff.
can I please get one drink for hairy anus?
Oh.
Harry anus? And like, oh, one drink for hairy anus? Like,
They give
we've-
the cup. There's nothing in the
Yeah.
cup. You can
You-
see there's nothing in the cup.
like
there's
we
no
might,
effort.
people might think we do shit videos.
How many
people
views
might
does
like,
that they get?
Oh, it gets like
Millions.
2, 3, 5
And there's,
million.
Oh
and,
my
and there's
God.
like we had a bloke who said, "Oh, I'm coming on your podcast because I do like sick pranks. Same shit. It might be the same bloke, to be honest.
Probably would be. Let's have a look after.
Yeah, we will. But especially the camera placement stuff, like they'll have the perfect shot because they're standing there in the shop with the camera.
Yeah.
There's nothing blocking that, like, and people don't see the camera. Like
So
walking
bad.
to, I don't
It's
get it.
sick.
It's ridiculous.
I always say, like, even if someone does like screw up one of our shots when we're filming a thing, as long as the audio is good, it doesn't really matter because it just makes the prank because it
More
is
realistic.
Yeah, like you can't tell pedestrians to not walk.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
film way.
yeah.
We would like this to the day we finish making videos. Like, we'll never ever like fake
Fake it.
anything.
Yeah.
And like, it's funny when people go, "This is fake," because
It's
like,
annoying.
Yeah, you
it's
know.
annoying, but it's kind of just like because then
didn't
people
know.
look at it and might think it. Like the one where we did the condom one, people like fake. How did he get that angle of camera? Seb was just holding with the camera on his thigh,
Yeah.
just like looking at something, you know, like.
You learn these, like, they're tricks of the trade at this point.
Yeah,
Little camera
kinda, yeah.
techniques.
But like, so when people, I don't find it insulting, but like when people say like,
I would.
"Oh, my joke," "Oh, we do very,"
When you
like,
see like other people's content,
oh, it's just like insulting when
Comparing.
someone says we do similar pranks to you because
Yeah.
we're like, well, you don't because yours is staged and yours is not even funny.
Yeah.
Who the fuck calls their kid hairy anus?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, they'll be like Harry anus, and then they say Harry.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
stupid.
yeah,
Yeah.
just all that shit. Like,
Stupid.
I can smell my pits and shit like that. Like,
Yeah. I don't like the ones, a lot of like the beach interviews, and there'll be a bloke and he's like
Oh,
6'3", he's got his shirt off, he's got abs, and then he's asking these girls questions who've been paid off, and like, would
they'll
you-
ask him out. And shit
yeah,
at the
it's
end,
like,
you get the number. Yeah.
Would you? How much for you to kiss me? And she'll be like, free, and then they'll start making out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
bullshit, mate.
What about
shit.
what about with the like, what's the most ugly boy name? And they're like Harry, and then the bloke's like, "That's my
Yeah, that's
name."
mine.
Like, fuck off.
If someone came up to me and was like, "I'll give you $50 if you just say this in a TikTok," I don't know. I
tell
might
them
do
to
it.
stick it, bro.
Yeah,
For 50 bucks,
Would you do it?
maybe.
Oh,
What do I have to do?
wouldn't,
Dude, but what, don't you feel like just all
That
right?
interaction's
You got to
so
say
bad.
my name's like bend over.
but yeah,
But I guess
So
if you,
good.
I guess if you're making the quick
disgusting,
50,
isn't it?
Disgusting humor.
But it is a quick 50.
yeah,
Quick 50, but then you're on it, and like I reckon you look
Bro,
like
if they
more
tag
even
the
the
gram,
bigger idiot.
you might get an extra 5,000 followers or something.
Maybe, but like I don't know. Over in Gold Coast and Sydney, it's saturated.
There's a lot
with
of
that
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
You must just be walking around like Sydney CBD and it's just TikTokers everywhere trying to like 25 interviews.
we got to
and
do a
shit.
video fucking with those people.
yeah, that'll be awesome.
Got to do it.
Beaten up. Nah.
Beat them up or some shit.
You're
Start
just
a
jumping, bro.
domestic.
You wear a do-rag now.
I'm gonna. I reckon I'm gonna get a matching sweatsuit.
Yeah,
And
Like
just
a
walk
like
around the
Ali G
place.
style.
Yeah, just like
But not-
MTV, Eminem.
Yeah,
kinda
yeah,
shit, you
yeah.
know?
Do the hair blonde.
Guys, you kind of made me look like a wanker because you haven't asked me about it. So
No, it's just normal now.
it's normal now.
It's
So I'm just gonna
normal.
wear it whenever.
I
Feels
think
natural.
if we did ask you about it, it would be wankerish
Yeah,
because
I feel
then
like-
that could.
It's just a
and like
party
the phase
now.
is gone now. It's kind of like
It's
this
just
is a
it's
movement.
in now. It's in.
Yeah, it is
So
a movement.
It's a movement.
You see a lot of people doing it. Are you doing it to get waves as well?
Yes.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course.
Like I'm not getting bald. Throwing all those rumors out. I'm not
Yeah.
getting bald. Why? Like
got a bit of a receding hairline.
no, I don't, mate. I wear it because I want to get waves. Okay, I don't do it because I've got a receding hairline. I don't do that. Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
We have a
There you go.
voice message.
Nah,
Worthy,
it's I don't
not good
reckon
enough.
anymore.
Okay.
Chuck, do you have a court case?
No, we actually didn't get any
We had
this
the
week
one-
either.
Earlier, but yeah,
Oh, did you guys get an update on the bisexual lover?
we did.
He just said
Oh yeah, we
he just
did.
said the girl gave way better head. That's all
Okay.
he said to
Yeah.
us. Yeah, that's
Which-
it.
Probably understandable.
Yeah.
I always thought that a
Valid.
dude would be able to give really good head.
'Cause they know what
because they
good
still
is.
never.
But you've
even
got
though
the-
you've got like you know what it's gonna be like. I don't reckon.
But if you were an experienced bisexual man, you'd probably kill it. Like you'd be real good at it. Because obviously because you have one, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
But yeah, it was the other guy's first time.
It was his first time
There you
blowing.
go. It's
Yeah.
probably understandable.
But yeah,
Gosh,
if that-
that is such an entanglement.
I
It
know,
was.
right?
That's incredible. You guys, the stories you get. Do you ever go, "This is fake"?
Sometimes,
but some of those you can kind of tell now.
Yeah,
I feel.
yeah.
and we'll filter a lot of the fake ones out. Like sometimes people, it'll be like a 12-year-old and they're saying that they had sex with like an old lady or something. And I'm
You know
like,
what
well,
some dude sent us the other day? He was like, "Fuck, Poddy's mad. Like, I'm just sending you something sick." And he was in a fucking an aisle at Coles, and he just had like a packet of lollies and kicked it. And he was like, not the coolest thing, but just wanted to do something for the boys.
He just punted it.
Did it explode? No, he literally just dropped the lollies and kicked them and was like, oh yeah, not the craziest thing ever, but Hell wanted to do it for the lads or something. I need to show you guys because I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, he's trying to impress us by kicking something in an aisle. Oh,
over the shelves or just along
just
the
literally
ground?
like just a little kick.
Literally, I think it was just a little kick, eh? My favourite one.
What did this girl say?
It's an update from when she thought the guy was using her for like sex or whatever.
What did she say?
They went on a nice date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe he's not.
Favourite one was when we were talking about the kids vaping. And we just were getting 30, 40 videos of... I said it's hilarious when Year 7s vape. I just think it's great.
So that created a movement.
And there was like... We was getting mad inbox, like 40 kids, like Year 7s in the toilet vaping.
Just sending it to you
Yeah,
laughing.
it was just... And I was just like, this is really great to see. Like, we had like vape dealers inboxing us, telling us their business strategy and shit. Some kids are making big money.
Do you guys ever get people sending you in like rogue stuff?
Like some nudie photos or
Yeah,
something.
nude or just stuff unwarranted.
Not
photos?
really. Maybe early on.
Early
people
on,
get a bit,
yeah.
because they don't
get
see you as
excited.
like people anymore. I feel when you get a little bit of a following, they
Not
just
really,
people
no.
open up crazily. Actually, it's
Yeah.
weird.
It's like there'll be like a
Well, they
rapper
listen
on
to you guys,
stage
like, each
and they'll
week,
like
yeah.
grab on his dick and like some guys love it. Like
The way you looked at Will was just grab on his dick.
yeah, I was just trying to emphasize. There's someone that I know that told me she was really proud of it actually. She was saying that she was living in the Gold Coast actually, and she said that she saw I forget his name, but he was like a R&B singer from like the 2000s, right? And he came to Gold Coast and she was touching him up, like feeling up his thigh because she was a big fan. She's in the front row, like touching up his thigh, like grabbing him and shit. And I was like, imagine if the roles were reversed.
Oh, it's always imagine though. Like
It is.
half the shit.
I know,
would
but
not
it's
fly.
crazy.
I had a.
She was
bloke-
proud of it too. Like
Was she?
she
Like
was no, she was like she tells everyone she meets that.
Yeah.
I just got a message request one day.
Yeah.
And his name was Josh Power Saturn. And
Like name drop him.
Damn.
fuck it, bro. I reckon it was a burn. I don't know. Dude, whatever you're doing, still don't send me that shit. He would send me a photo each night of him in bed in different coloured boxes. Full hard on. Full Rodney.
Was he a big boy?
Fuck.
Was it under?
Yeah. He looked young.
It was young. He was young.
Oh.
But like he would be like, he'd send one, he'd be like, post wank, before wank,
No.
after shower.
What would you send back?
Bro, I would, dude,
I was trying to reply to him. So like,
Wait, is the cock out or is it?
No, it's like you can see the
outline,
outline
the
in the
outline,
boxes,
yeah.
bro. But the thing that just put me off, like, of course, was the cock, but just the amount of boxes this bloke had.
Yeah.
Like, literally for one each time the wind changed. Like, it was literally just like
Colourful as well? Just
fucking
whatever.
silky,
Everything.
Scooby Doo,
Yeah.
fucking just plain old like. Just
How old is this guy?
bro,
as well?
no, just dude. He had a cock on him, but like, it was just it was fucked.
Will was spooked. He like woke up to this.
Bro,
like,
I
I
woke
hope you
up,
get an influx after this.
dude.
same.
Maybe, dude. Stop sending it.
Look
He
down the
stopped.
barrel
He
of the
stopped. I want to
camera.
find him now. I'll show you boys after, like, just how rogue this shit is. Like, it's just like,
Wait, are they like photos you can still view, or are they gone?
I think they're photos you can still view.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lucky boy.
I want to see it, but I don't.
I want to, yeah, show
You know,
me.
it's not. You don't see cock or anything.
Yeah, but
But like, there's somewhere he's cuffing it, holding it, like it's just fucked.
He's like
just-
groping
It's weird to
himself.
not look out of
No,
curiosity.
but like he sends it to you, like, but it's gross.
did you say like stop this?
No, I think I just blocked him.
Okay, can you still view it then? You
Yeah, you
have
can
to.
unblock him.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Just for a quickie.
but it's just rogue. Like, yeah, good on him. Man,
Yeah.
I suppose.
All
There
right,
you go.
let's wrap up with this question. We ask all our guests this question: how would you boys like to be remembered when it's all said and done?
Career's
how would you like to be
over.
remembered?
Just a good bloke, really.
Yeah.
Biggest
Yeah.
YouTube channel in the world? Or?
Biggest, yeah, big. Oh yeah, but more
In Australia.
in Australia.
Yeah.
We'll do Australia, but just better. Just a good human being, I suppose.
That's nice.
Yeah. Maybe with the outtake that we never really took it all too seriously as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Life too seriously.
That's good.
Yeah.
Made some dollars along the way.
Yeah. Never been about that, but we're like,
Yeah, I feel like I don't know, but when people have goes at you, like or not people will be like, oh, when we spend heaps of money on a video and shit like that. Like we did a video the other day and it failed and we spent like $500 on it.
Yeah.
And we're like a bit bummed, and then we're like, to be honest though, we didn't really care, and then that just kind of like reinforced that we're in it because we just want
for the right reasons.
We love what we do, and money's always gonna be good. Don't get me wrong, but we're just in it for the
you're
passion,
reinvesting,
I suppose.
you know.
Enjoyment.
It's the way to go.
Nah,
Love
just
it,
be a
boys.
good bloke. Might be hard for Seb, but we'll get there one day, mate.
He wants to be remembered as like the white guy that started do-rag.
The revolution, bro.
Literally, like, I don't know.
And it's brave to be the first person. Obviously, there'd be people
What
that
they'd call
tried
me.
to do it.
The
But
Godfather or something.
The Godfather, yeah.
Yeah. Young Hazy. Shit like that. But yeah. That's for another day.
It was a pleasure, boys. Thanks for coming on once again.
Cheers, boys.
Thank
Stay
you.
true to yourself, yeah?
Stay true.
See you next week.